Also new this morning, the city of Scottsdale taking action against the FAA, pressuring the federal agency to make changes after residents banded together, upset over a spike in airplane noise over their homes. John Genovese live outside Sky Harbor this morning. And John, this is all because of a change that was made years ago. You're saying back in 2014.
Yeah, and Allison, that was meant to improve safety and efficiency in the sky, but it also meant changing where planes fly over the valley to and from Sky Harbor, and that carried some unexpected consequences. A shakeup in the sky, putting people in North Scottsdale up in arms. A rash of planes roaring above DC Ranch after a change in Sky Harbor flight paths 5 years ago.
Probably the worst thing is the frequency of planes. 1 an hour is not a problem. 1 every 90 seconds is a problem.
Bud Kern is chairman of SCANA, short for the Scottsdale Coalition for Airplane Noise Abatement. The problem, he says, has to do with the FAA implementing its next-gen air traffic system. That moved some of the busiest routes from Sky Harbor right over his neighborhood.
If you're outside trying to have a conversation with your neighbors or friends or having some sort of social gathering, it's pretty disruptive.
Kern rallying the support of more than 700 others, petitioning senators, congresspeople, and Scottsdale to act. Last week,
all those in favor, please indicate by aye. Those opposed with a nay. Aye. It's unanimous then.
The city council authorizing the mayor to present the FAA with alternative routes. One would move around 65% of the air traffic in question over less populated areas and potentially restore some of what Kern says he and his neighbors are missing.
We bought here thinking we had peace and quiet, and the FAA moved to us. We did not move to the FAA.
And 2 years ago, people in Phoenix won a lawsuit against the FAA, forcing them to revert back to some of their older routes. But that didn't affect people like Kern in Scottsdale. And earlier this year, the federal agency did have some public meetings proposing new routes. But Allison, no timeline yet as to when any of this would change.
Well, John, pretty appropriate that we're hearing some of that airplane noise right behind you here. Understandable how some of these residents can be upset. No doubt we haven't heard the last of this one. Thank you.